Give me 1 second, everybody. Damn, okay, that will work. Give me 1 second, everybody. Give me 1 second. A lot of stuff has changed on YouTube. There's no poll, so we have to do that. What's up, Gojo? How you doing? What's up, Tony? How you doing? I know, right? So this is basically, if you guys see right here, get this live to 30 likes, and I will be releasing some funny, some embarrassment videos of me when I was back in 2015. I was just watching them and I said, huh, let's do it. But also, I do have a video that's coming out. I'm hoping soon, probably within the next 3 months. So I'm just gonna pre-warn you guys right now. Make sure your setup is clean. If you have setup, make sure it's picked up because when I return, I'll be doing a video and also a competition of who has the best setup. And the person who has the best setup will be gifted or getting V-Bucks some sort, because if I see, I'm gonna have the rules set up. If I see cans, pop bottles, cans, cords hanging around, you'll be docked points from it. So make sure your setup looks clean when that video comes out. Yo, Q Bob, I don't that's leave that I'm not saying it, but leave that number back in 2025. Let's change it up and bring in 2026 89. Um, how has everybody actually been doing since I've been away? My return is not just yet. You go, Joe. I heard you. I told you. I think I did. Yeah, I did. I gave you a shout out already. What's up, username? How you doing? Yeah, I give people shout outs all the time. By the way, I'm gonna be starting doing subscriber shout outs soon, like probably within the next 3 months, because that's when I most likely will return. I notified on my Discord, all my socials, that will be returning very soon. So far, I'm just dealing with a lot of stuff right now, so I need to get caught back up. I'm technically supposed to be elevating my knee today, but do you think I am doing that? Actually, no. I did it basically at work. Um, let's see. I dropped 50 pounds on my knee today. So, no, I have not been live for 3 weeks, Fernando. Yeah, bro, so nobody's hating. What's up? It is in. How you doing? What's up, Hazel? So give me let's see. What do you guys think of Fortnite in 2026 right now? I have not played the season. I've not played the chapter. I've not played for around 6 months. I know I had to do an Xbox update and all that, but I have a plan getting back in streaming again. For right now, you remember the PC incident? Well, that has officially changed because if you guys look at the PC prices for to build one now, they're like skyrocket up. Like I knew it was gonna happen. Like a PC part I was gonna get was like $200, and now it's like $600. And the graphics card used to be 1,000, now it's 3,000. Like what the heck? Frustrated. I've I already knew it was. That's why I left right before Chapter 7 released. But I will be coming back some point because I do kind of miss one. I miss playing with everybody, having a great time, missing doing live streams, and I just want to get back in the game and just start doing all over again. I know I had 2 videos I published, and yes, I did figure out the YouTube algorithm, so we are good. I know TikTok algorithm, so we are good. So when I get back on, I'm planning to get a laptop though. I am planning one. I have it on my list. Also a couple speakers, maybe a new controller. No, yet. Probably not a new controller. I don't need a new mic. I know that for sure. I might be doing some live streams of voice trolling soon because I'm gonna be getting a voice changer too. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be meant for console, not for phone. A voice changer for phone. No, I'm not. I'm sitting by the staircase. That's how tall my ceiling is. I can't reach it. What's up, Bay? What's up, Ant? What's up, Override? What's up, Emily? Let me see if I can catch up with these shoutouts. Okay. I already did. So basically, when this live stream gets to 30 likes, I will have to make the video. I found some memories back when I was a kid, and I'm gonna be publishing them again. I am not done with. Remember that last video back in. I didn't want to post that video, but it done it. So I'm gonna do another one. This is with I had a video with my cousin. I wish he was my cameraman. Honestly, right now, what do you call it? Because he was a good cameraman back then. Um, let's see. There's a couple. I have like, memories like I was in Florida and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I showed Gojo. It is funny. I was I was gonna Gojo wants me to publish it, so but I gotta do something to be able to do that. So because it might be comments turned off and it might be on. What time is it? I just gotta make sure what time it is because I work in the morning. Yes, I am now working mornings. I used to work nights, so I work mornings now. So That's gonna be perfect when we start streaming because a majority of you guys are done with after school, so that's gonna be perfect timing when I get home because I get off exactly around majority of you guys get off of school. I get off at 3:30. That's kind of fun. And but I go into work an hour early. But some days I do have to actually some days I do have to work overtime. Some days, like if holidays, if it's busy, then we have to work and it's double time. So it's gonna take around I'm gonna say 3 to 4 months. Like it isn't the 3 months has not started yet. Right? Just letting you guys know, 3 months has not started yet, but it's getting close. I'm just waiting for another month, so about 3 to 4 months before I return because I gotta catch up with Wi-Fi and do all that stuff. Oh no, that won't be. I won't be streaming at 3:30 tomorrow. But um, I don't know when my next stream will be. That's gonna be probably. It could be from weeks, days, or even a couple months. But it's coming. That will be returning soon. But there's a lot of stuff has happened to my gaming setup already. I've taken down my desk because right now I'm not using it, so I put it in basically away. But as soon as that back up, then I'll put it back up. It's not gonna be that hard to put together. Also, my chair is still up, so that's fine. It's in storage. So we're basically gonna be taking that all out, back up, set it back up, and do all of it again. Oh, you want me to tell them? Gojo, you really want me to tell them? They already knew. They basically, I already told them a while ago. I'm still online, but I'm barely online, like on YouTube right now. I do search. Sometimes I go to YouTube, sometimes I go to TikTok, sometimes I basically look at the news. I'm basically, right now, I told you guys in a live stream a while ago, that is back in, I think it was last year, about halfway, and right now, it's currently happening. Um, you guys know you guys know ICE raids, and they're going to door to door now. By the way, if they go to door to door my house, just think twice before walking in those doors. I'm just giving them a heads up. Think twice before, because I won't open the door. You have to kick the door, and then you get basically, because technically, I have basically nothing to hide. Um, you know the wars are happening right now. It's all basically it's all unfolding. So, how do I word it? You guys know Mr. Beast, right? Of course, everybody knows who Mr. Beast is. You know Chandler, right? Anybody knows Chandler? You guys remember Chandler? You guys been noticing what he's been doing on TikTok? That's what I'm currently doing on TikTok. Search up Chandler and you'll see him what he's doing right now. He does streams, but I don't do live streams. I post videos. So basically, I do have a. He's basically, um, he basically stepped down from Mr. Beast and focusing on more religions. So he read the Bible and everything. So basically, I seen that, and I basically seeing what everybody else is doing. A lot of people are actually slowly, even Ninja. I told you guys like a while ago, Ninja also have talked about religion in his streams. Um, Many people are actually now opening up, and some people might have hate and against it, but that's fine. It's basically it's your decision. Just to inform you, take one look around in today. If you don't know, many people will not touch the Bible, but if you open and read Revelation, your mouth will drop because it's currently happening. So far, many people, as basically I told you guys a long time ago, that we're in the last days. We are actually in the final seconds of it now. As of 2026, I'm gonna wait till basically. He wants me to, Gojo want me to explain about 2027. There's a timeline that I have created, and it is about 4 months long worth of research. And let's say that I post videos on TikTok. That's why I said I use a voice changer. I use a voice changer for my phone. Like I mentioned that I have a voice changer for my phone. So I use a voice changer. My face is not showing. Basically I do documentaries, and I'm not gonna release. I only release to certain people that because I do not want my identity be revealed. Not yet. Um, let's see. So back in 2024, I started getting into that stuff, and I've done some digging, too much research. I told you guys around actually last year about the Ixverdes River based off the Sixth Trumpet, and I think it's the fifth bowl. Yeah, I think it's the fifth bowl too. But that fifth bowl is already currently happening. It's happening. It's been happening since 2000s. Um, so basically, it's the Sixth Trumpet. So I told you guys saying it was 2040 when that river will be fully dried up. By the way, I done some more digging and volcanic activity. What happens when magma and water touch? Which one will win? Of course, magma. Magma will evaporate water faster. So, 20 so if you do the estimate based off from the Bible, and basically Bible is very detailed. So currently we are so close to the second coming. Basically second coming is very cutting it close. Right now is happening around the world is wars, and it does mention wars and rumors. And you guys remember about the peace deals, and right now I'm watching over Israel, seeing what they have, waiting for the two witnesses, and currently watching the third temple. That temple has still not been built, but there have been talks about the third temple. When that third temple was built, it's game over. That's how you know that it's playing out. So I did create a timeline from 2024 all the way up to 2033, and I come out with done a lot of research from based off Bible scripture, and come out with all these seals and all these trumpets. And did you know Europe has, I think it's, yeah, Europe and one other place, don't remember the name, put it down on a piece of paper, but actually it's on my notes, but I can't technically open my notes because I'm using my phone. it is, I know part of Europe has, in some other place, is have at least 1/3 of the trees. That's basically the very, I think it's first trumpet. That's the first trumpet. I just found that out. I did research 2 days ago and I found that out. And I was like, huh, okay. At least we're putting pieces together now. But from 2024 to 2033, back in 2025, that's when it all happened with the peace deals. The Donald Trump got the, how do I word it? The Peace Prize. That's the Peace Prize. What's your favorite ATV? What do you mean by that? You gotta, what's up, The Wire? How you doing? I gotta make sure. So, Gojo, I'll explain a little bit about the, um, what do you call it? The 2221 thing in a little bit. So, there's a lot of stuff happening about, I gotta make sure you guys hit the like button. As soon as we get to their legs, I will be making a video of what do you call it? Old memories. Old memories when I was a kid. And that's another part. I forgot about them. I found on my old, basically, Facebook account back in 2015, 2014. It was way back. Some of them were 2 years ago. Actually, not 2 years ago. Give me 1 second, everybody. I don't know why I don't like how they did the start QA and the start a poll. I don't like how they did it. YouTube, why do you change everything? What is this? Oh, makes sense. I don't know what that does, so I'm not gonna press it. I don't have a favorite anime. I'm trying to figure out a little bit. It will probably take me a couple of days to do that video with the 30 legs and I really don't want to do it. That's my cat. Okay, let's give, okay, I gotta, It's what's it? um JJ Noob, how you doing? I don't remember. Where is that at? Thanks for Facebook. Yeah, I was about to finish that, but nope. The reason why you got timed out was having a certain word in there. Oh, I know. I do documentaries for it. So let's get back to also when we hit 30 likes, I'll release a video of me when I was actually a kid. And by the way, it is funny. There was more parts to it, but I found some old videos and I was dying laughing when I said, "What the heck?" Okay, so let's go back to what we were talking about. So, based off from this year, no, last year, with the Peace Prize, the peace deals, and all what we have seen, it all comes together. It mentions in the Bible, when there is peace, sudden destruction comes. Those two words, sudden destruction comes, actually it's three words. That's currently happening as we speak. Wars. United States is actually in war with other countries right now. Iran, I think it's Iran has threatened the United States with Israel. So a lot of stuff is happening right now. So mentioning about 2027, there is called a wormwood that's supposed to reach. I don't remember what year. I have it all written down. Um, wormwood, and it's actually linked to I think it's a seal or a trumpet. But in you guys remember the Atlantis? By the way, there is no way that it's 100% legit. It may be a meteor, could be a meteor, who knows? But it's definitely not a spaceship. They're hiding something, so I'm still looking into. There was supposed to release. They released some stuff about what the three eye three eye Atlantis, something like that. Why would you name the three eye Atlantis from a, like almost like a movie? Does it add up? But I heard of that word in a movie before. What's up, Taryn? How you doing? So let me put that thing back in the corner. I'm tired of seeing it in my face. Okay, so my let me actually let's see. Actually, it's feeling a lot much better now. My knee is starting to feel a lot better now from now. 50 pounds. My knee, I dropped 50 pounds on my knee today. I'm wearing a knee brace right now. It's a certain word, Gojo. I told you, it's a certain word. And then you repeated it when somebody's got banned. That's a I only did it for you because you're a mod. That was only a minute. But the other guy was 5 minutes. Because you're the only one, the only mod in here to do right now to monitor chat. So, you guys probably noticed this. Actually, I hate this green screen on. You guys probably noticed this. I had this almost an entire year. So about 2027, supposedly it is estimated that the very first trumpet will sound. It's basically, no one knows the day of the hour. Like, pay attention. No one knows the day or hour. Does not mention here what it talks about. The day, the month, and the time. So basically 2027, there is supposed to be, right now, Seal 3 is about to, actually Seal 3, I did mention in a video that Seal 3 is breaking. It's currently not yet. Seal 1 and Seal 2 has already broken. And people are saying a little bit about it has not been broken, but it has. You gotta pay attention to read the scripture and detail what the Bible is warning you. So basically, Seal 1, Seal 2 has already been opened, like broken. We're waiting for Seal 3, and after Seal 4, Seal 5, Seal 6. Oh, it's gonna be a crazy year. Just letting you know, it has, or I did warn on my TikTok, on that TikTok account, to be prepared for what's coming in 2026. I said I'm calling this year the unexpected. And as soon as I published that, it was like 5 days right before, like going, it was 5 days away from 2026. As soon as we enter 2026, there is war. And that's currently happening. There's a lot of stuff. I am doing a lot of documentaries this month. It's never ending. I got 2 documentaries coming out most likely tomorrow. I gotta work on them probably tonight and work on it tomorrow and then publish them. And then it usually takes me quite a while to do them. I gotta find the research right now. We are at war. It's almost like the pattern of everything happening right now. So, 2028. Right now, that beginning of 2020, like actually in the close to the end of 20, around, I don't know, I need to figure out when is half of, actually, it's 6, so basically June of 2025 I just did the math in my head. June 2025 was the half, like just the half of what you guys seen last year going into this year. This is the full 3 years. Okay, so let me actually, there we go, that's much better. Right in the corner. We only need about 20, actually, well, 19 more. 19 more, that's all we need. So basically, so we did a half of year of tribulation and back in June of 2025. Beginning of 2026, we have now basically Great Tribulation has not started. The Great Tribulation will be the mark of the beast. Right now we're in the beginning stages of tribulation. Right now we're working in the 3 years. The Great Tribulation will be the final 3 years. So I'm gonna be doing the same thing. About the 30 likes, that's gonna be for I've planned, like trying to, I want to make the video first, but I had videos back from 2015. Some of them are bad quality because back in 2015 there was bad quality. Um, some of them, these videos, I watched them and I went, uh, it's basically fun to watch them. It's funny, not gonna lie. I watched it and I said, I don't want to do this. I an old my old Facebook account back in 2015 when I was a kid. Playing soccer with my cousin. That one got me dying. Like I was started dying laughing. What was I doing? But then I fall down a hill. Like what the heck? Um, there's other stuff. I can't. You just got it. You gotta wait. So we just need 17 more. But as soon as we get that, I will start working on it. And oh my goodness, I have a lot to do. So 3 months, actually, let's say 4 months, I'll be returning from returning back, basically streaming more like every single day. I have a plan that I'll be streaming around between 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., around 3 hours long streams when that time comes. It gives me a perfect timing, but on my days off, I'll be streaming pretty much 8 hours. So basically, I'll be doing it like a part-time right now because I'm at a full-time job right now. And currently, it's actually kind of fun. I've been out there for a while. But we're gonna be working on getting a laptop. I have it written down on a piece of paper. I basically have a checklist done. That's how long for 3 months, and I was waiting to complete the very first one. Done, done, done. It was just going down the line, make sure everything is done, and then. But I gotta think it's like 5 more check marks to go, and then we'll be done. But think the one of them is gonna take about 4 months. Actually 3 months. That's the reason why I won't be returning just yet. Um, but what do you call it? The laptop. I'm still looking into laptops. I need to figure out which one will be good. Um, but because guess what? If I get that laptop, I can actually use it for OBS because it's gonna be a good laptop for later on down the road when my streaming content and everything. So, but that's not gonna stop when I start streaming again. I'm gonna be so tired. Just letting you know, I'm gonna be completely drained because I got a lot of grinding. I'm not just doing videos. I have basically technically a total of 2 TikTok accounts that I have to publish on too. So, and the second one is gonna take longer. And also that will also upgrades my documentaries. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. So I'm gonna upgrade to a laptop, but I need to find a good one and make sure it's compatible with be able to stream on it, have enough storage. I'm hoping it comes out good. But yeah, we're about 15 away. We're doing good. So let's go back to what we're talking about. Basically what I do for documentaries is I publish real news. Basically, you guys know what the news channels are. I make news based off Bible scripture of what is happening, and just letting you guys a heads up. I have woke up many. I have gotten messages that I am a messenger and I'm opening people's eyes. I'm getting people who are sending me what they think, and I respond back to them with, okay, I'll keep that in mind. And sometimes I do disagree with them, and then I explain them from, we call it Bible, in detail with the Bible, and then explains them what is responds with their question when I disagree with them and they understand. Because what is happening as of right now is, look it up. Look what happened, what Trump did to Venezuela on January 1st. He captured the president of Venezuela. He started more wars. Now everybody wants to start wars. Russia and Ukraine has been going at it for a while. There was a peace deal on them, and Russia broke it. So now, when there's peace, sudden destruction comes. It's happening right now. So this is actually was in the timeline of 2026. This was in the timeline. In my documentaries, I am now talking about the third temple. So it's getting more interesting. I'm just waiting for the 2 witnesses are supposed to come down, in basically as if we're in this time of, what do you call it? This time period. That's what I'm waiting on. And also, but I'm gonna go over this again. When this gets to 30 likes, I will be releasing. I have to make it first, but it's already there. My old videos are already in there, so it's barely, I will have to edit it and basically put it up. I found my old Facebook account from 2015. There's some bad quality video in there. I'm gonna still publish it put it in there because I thought it was hilarious. I'm gonna put the title of what the video says, and there's a couple Minecrafts in there. And for 2017, yes, I am OG for Fortnite and Minecraft. I've been playing them since forever. I don't touch Minecraft as much anymore. I did start a hardcore world, and I was working on a big project for I think it was 3 months, last 3 months, and unfortunately I died from an internal bug. I was using my um what do you call it, Electra in my base, underground base, and I ran into a wall and it killed me instantly. But it happens. I was planning to have a server and all prep. I was already prepped. I already had netherite armor. I had god set. I had multiple armor for my entire clan. I was basically prepared for all that. So I had potions. I had basically majority of everything. I had god apples. I have golden apples. I was totem undying. I was basically stacked, but I didn't have a totem undying on during that time. So what's up, Paul? How you doing? What's up, Tehran? I am checking to see. I am checking to add some new. What do you call it? To seeing. You joined 2 weeks ago. Huh. Okay. Okay, I'm looking for new moderators too. I'm seeing. What's up, Ice? How you doing? It's been a while. Frustrated? Let me see your channel activity. You're still new. You're new. There's a lot of people new. A lot of people are new. Yo, Gojo, I'm actually checking yours. I want to see. Yeah, I can see yours. You were. Oh, yeah. You were in my. Almost. Yeah, you were in my lives alive. So, what's up? Let me look at Paul's. Oh, it's kind of fun doing this. Okay, so. Let's see. Okay, we already did Tehran. I'm looking for new moderators. I'm looking at the channel activities. Okay, you're new, but you've been in with YouTube for about 12 years. Okay, Tony. You were in my last stream. A couple more. Okay, you're new. Let me check with it in shoutouts too. Okay, so we're good right now. Also about this right here, when the 30 likes, I'll be releasing a video. Me when I was a kid back in 2015. By the way, it's hilarious. I did do one that was a long time ago too, but I forgot to add these ones. I just found it like minutes ago, like probably 50 minutes ago actually, and I said, you know what, let's try it. Like, let's see if it reaches. But it's hilarious, and I technically do not want to put it up, but you got to give what the viewers want to see. But let me look at yours. Channel activity. Yeah, you're definitely new. Channel activity. Okay, yes, you just joined this stream so far. What's up? What's up, Unstoppable Pro Footage? I've been on YouTube a long time. I did not touch YouTube for about usually around. I did a couple streams, but basically my gaming stream has put a pause on it. I have not touched. I have not streamed fully for a game for about 6 months. I had not touched the game, my games, for about 6 months. Let me look. I'm basically looking at channel activity based off chat messages in the last, basically looking from last year and basically like the last 2 years of how many comments and how much active you were. Unusable. Keep doing what you're doing with your subscribers. Good job. If you need help, message me on Discord. If you need help to know the YouTube algorithm. But I figured out TikTok algorithm and YouTube. Yeah, I'll be starting. I'm gonna be grinding that YouTube algorithm as soon as I come back. So we're getting closer and closer. So there's a lot of stuff has changed on these. You can turn why. I don't know why they have green screen on. Like, okay, let me find a. Let me see if I can find something for you guys. I have. Let's see. I'll find. Let's see. I'm trying to find a good one. Okay, I think I found something that might get. Well, I was talking about my other TikTok. Do you guys see these two? This one. And there's another one right here. You can see that they're shaking hands. The other one is actually on Elon Musk. There's that one. Do you guys want to see how OG I am with Minecraft? There you go. I have the books. Let's see. This hardcore right here, this Minecraft one right here, is actually really old. What do you call it? I have not touched this one for. This one is still alive. This one I'm still alive. I started a new one, like 3 months ago. Like actually, it was total of 6 months ago actually, and I was working on it for 3 months. That's the one that I died in. Not this one. This one is still alive. This one I do not have. This one is I do have netherite armor now. And I've been stacking up on a lot of stuff. Let's see. Um, Let's see. Oh, I did. Oh, wow. Okay, that's good news. That's actually really good news. Okay, I found a picture that's a while ago, and it's actually for work, and I might show that. I might look at it because I had an incident at work a while back. So, um, but I'll do also some screenshots, and I'll do another live stream, and I will take some screenshots, um, of what I'm trying to explain. I'm gonna explain it in the next video, but my next live. So, if you guys really want to know how the last 3 months has been rough, here you go. Yeah. You guys see, um, wait, hold it. Do you guys see, um, I'm trying to find it a little bit. Oh, there it is. You guys see, I'm gonna move this side. You guys see, I'm gonna move my head. Okay, so you guys see underneath this, you guys see it? This is what I was currently dealing with a little bit. If you guys really want to know. That's what I've been doing. That's already taken care of. So I got that taken care of, but they won't stop bothering me for the last 3 weeks. So that's why I didn't return. Like basically, I was saving that. Basically, I got a loan from the bank and basically saved up. Try to gave up. No, try to get a PC. Unfortunately, something would happen. And it went up, pew, gone. And then I started getting these bank information because during that time, you guys probably heard when my last time I streamed, like basically the stream about when I dropped my, basically I told you guys I don't even have my phone on me. The phone I'm actually using still works. Back then, it was basically 4 months ago. Um, when I was at work, I had my phone in my back pocket, and we have tables that we fill with product, and we had a looks like a trash bucket, but it's actually a green one, so that's edible ones, and we have a red one that's non-edible ones. So it was actually the green one, and so what happened is I accidentally had my phone in my back of my pocket. This one I'm currently using. Um, I was filling up the table, and I was like basically leaning on the table, doing what I need, doing my work, and I got off the table. I bounced, like these things feel like trampolines. Okay, I bounced, and my phone came right out of my pocket exactly like this, and I didn't even know about it, and it went into the bucket of product about probably like at least 5 to 10 minutes, and that bucket got dumped into the table, and they filled that table. Oh, it gets worse from here. Then they press freeze. We had no clue that my phone was in there until it was almost time to go home. So it was in there for, it froze at -60 degrees for actually, it was not 2 hours, it was actually 5 hours. 5 hours my phone was frozen from to -60 degrees. Got told the next day that they found my phone in a block. They started scraping it away, got my phone. they were saying that we didn't want to touch your phone as bad. We were gonna fully clean it out, but we didn't want to mess with your phone or tamper with your phone. And they said you technically could have messed with it, but something happened prior to that incident. That's the paper I was talking about. Like that's when I need to basically I'm gonna read it after when I get done this live, and I'm gonna read it and make sure it says. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna be going to the owner and explaining and talking to him about an incident like 3 months ago. Actually, it was 5 months ago. I had a person that actually decided to hit me with across the face with his helmet. He did get terminated. I stayed, but they gave me a piece of paper that I should have read before I signed. Um, that's what I was reading. That's why I need to reread it and see what it says. Um, let's see. So before that, so basically, we have maintenance fixing. Maintenance was fixing a hose, and they accidentally sprayed it at another employee. They thought I sprayed it at them. They sprayed it at me. I decided to go to get a high pressure hose, come back and sprayed him. We have rain jackets, and I basically fully soaked him. And by the way, it was not hot water. It was cold water. He got soaked. I knew what was happening next. Like, I just let him do what he wants because I'm not going to get in trouble. I just let him follow me to the office and just about to be having a conversation with the supervisor. And he comes out of nowhere with the helmet. Right in the face. And I had to sign a final warning because I sprayed a hose for horseplay. Technically, it's not horseplaying, it's payback. Technically, they call it horseplay, but I was not horseplaying. I was basically retaliated back. Um, so, but he retaliated again, so it made him done. So he was done. That's why my phone incident came to that issue. This last 4 months has been the most the strugglest months I had. Like I showed you guys paper, that paper and other papers. The ones I'm currently dealing with is basically my phone bill that I gotta get paid before the interest goes up. Um, it's about $800. So bear with me. I need to get caught back up with that. As soon as I get that done, I'll start streaming again. That's how it's gonna work. Oh, we had less than 9 more legs. So, well, basically, yeah, actually less than 9 legs. Okay, so what you guys were wondering, what's this for? I'm gonna explain it again. So when we hit 30 likes, I have to make the video. It's gonna take some time. Maybe 1 to 3 days. Hopefully it's gonna take me 2 days because I'm gonna work on it when I get to work tomorrow on my break. I get an hour on break, so hopefully I can get it done within that time frame. Um, I found my old Facebook account from back in 2015, and I forgot about this until basically over a decade long. So I did publish a video a long time ago, like almost 2 years ago, about um, let's see, about if you guys can go watch it. It's funny as heck when I was a kid. But this one is hilarious as well. I showed a friend, he was dying laughing. He's one of my mods. I said, "What do you think? Should I publish this?" He said, "You need to." So, what do you think about the U.S. capturing the Venezuelan president? So, basically, good question. This is what I was talking about a while ago. So, Dor, I'm gonna answer your question. So, I do documentaries over on TikTok. I'm not gonna give you guys my information because I am actually hidden from majority. Nobody knows who I am. nobody knows what my voice, because I use a voice changer and I do documentaries, and I'm basically hiding my identity because you guys probably know what happened to basically Charlie Kirk and a lot of stuff, and basically they're being silenced um of what's happening. So that's why I'm doing it quietly. So, but I can explain it now, but I'm not gonna announce the name of the TikTok. You just gotta go look on TikTok. It's everywhere on your For You page. Yes, I am all over the For You page. You can, but my face is not showing. My voice is not normal like this when I'm doing documentaries. It's basically a voice changer. Like, I do actually a voice changer sound voiceover to do all the script. Some videos, some documentaries are around 16 minutes long, and I do talk about um the Venezuela president and about capturing. So I'm gonna explain it right now. So beginning of I did posted a video back 5 days before we entered 2026. I put be on high alert, basically be a high alert. This is your warning. 2026 is not going to be a normal year for anybody. I'm calling this year the unexpected. And 5 days after, 5 days after that video was posted, going into 2026, bam! So, what I'm thinking what's happening right now is actually, I don't know how you want to I don't know how you want to word this. Like, I don't know what side are you on, but I'm just gonna announce it right now. So I've been looking into, I do Bible scripture detailed, and what we're seeing is actually currently happening right now based off from the Bible. So basically, we heard about peace deals with Trump putting peace deals on Israel, and by the way, Israel did break the peace treaty. Just letting you know, like, it was days ago. Israel broke the peace treaty and bombed another country. I forgot what it is. I have it all in my notes. So, which I can't view right now because I'm live. If I go, it'll pause the stream and everything. So, well, I think Trump is actually probably probably the biblical, probably most likely not. He might be part of it and he might not, but so far it's very obvious right now. But I don't think he is one of them. He's probably part of it, but not the enemy. Do I support Trump? No, I don't support Democrat presidents, mayors. I don't support none of those. Now you guys wonder why. I knew Trump at the beginning before he became president that he was not going to lower food prices on day one. I knew he was not going to do that. I know he was planning something, and this is what it turns out: war. I know United States is at war, but not yet fully. Iran already has threatened the United States and Israel with all the protests that's happening in the United States. If they stop the protests in the United States, Iran will hit basically start hitting military bases in the United States. So that's what nations wants power. So that's what's currently happening right now. Power, peace, it's all happening line to line. But I think about the U.S. capture the Venezuela president, I think Trump did the most dumbest thing I have ever seen, that somebody decided to go take 90 minutes to go capture a president and bring him back to the United States to charge him what he needs to be. By the way, why is Trump also messing with other countries? I know he wants to stop all of these trafficking and but I had a phone call and I just ended it because I'm gonna spam call me. Um, I'll call him. Give me 1 second. So, bro, chill. I called him about 2 hours ago and I told him, "You want to talk?" And he said, "Call me back in an hour." It's been 2 hours already. So now he's calling me. Now he called me 4 times already. Do you know about history? Yes, I do. It's majority of it is so if you guys know about when Israel became a nation, it was something with 1979, something around there. It was 59, I don't remember what the year, but when Israel became a nation, that's the last generation. And 80, 90, 100. So basically, they're around between between 50 years old, 60, between 50 and 60 and 70, around there. I don't remember. But it's round, I don't remember the age, but any generation, basically any generation beyond after that is actually the last generation. So, but history, what kind of history what you want me to tell? Do you know anything about World War II? Yes, I did learn in school, but I did a lot more research. And my grandpa was in Vietnam, and World War II was actually not. The only time it was Japan dropped. No, United States dropped on Japan with the what? What's that bomb? It was something with a bomb. It was nuclear. And by the way, the person who made the bomb messed up. They said we shouldn't make the bomb because this was what happened. Basically, do you guys know Japan is still radioactive? As to this day, because of the nuclear. Yeah, atomic bomb, boom. Yes, that one. Also, did you know we're actually in the beginning of we just need two more, by the way. 2 more likes before we reach the 30 goal. And I'll be making a video of back in the day from 2015 of my basically childhood. I had a cousin and I wish he was basically my using my doing my um I was planning to do vlogs again too, so don't worry, I'll be doing vlogs. Um, by the way, you guys remember that haunting video, like stream? I'm not doing that again. By the way, I'm not doing that again. I'm gonna explain what happened as well, and it was off stream, and my friend thought I was actually dying, and it felt like it. I had a sharp pain in my like basically sharpest pain in my stomach to the point that I was in the alleyway, and I was on the ground like in so much pain. Um, but it will never. I'm never gonna doing that haunting going there again. And I met 2 people down there and with the spirit box, and I'm never going back there again because what I saw, we're not going back. So what's up, Arlen? What's up? What's up, Anderson? How you doing? What's up, Kinzo? What's up, Alex? What's up, Arthur? What's up, Liz? I'm trying to catch up with these shout outs. What's up, Paul? Arlene. So basically, I'm gonna finish with your question. World War II, did you know we're actually entering World War III? as of right now, but nothing is nuclear. By the way, World War III will be the last war that will take out the entire, basically, by fire. Because nuclear is actually the most dangerous. Nuclear is, if you guys look at history of how much nuclear weapons, take a guess. Too much. I don't know the exact number, but I know it's a lot of nuclear weapons. So, World War III, basically mid of World War III, it basically causes a nuclear weapon. Basically, that will be the final war. There won't be a World War IV because we have the technology these days now. We have nuclear weapons, we have drones, we have robots, we have AI. We'll wipe this place off the fan. Like, there's not gonna be there's no saving this world. If World War III happened, it's game over. Even the countries even agreed with to stay away from, like, don't use another nuclear weapon, because did you guys also know the doomsday clock is supposed to be updated on January 27th of this year? The last time of 2025 was 89 seconds to midnight. Just letting you know, if you guys watching them live on January 27th, let me tell you, I guarantee you it's not going to go up. I guarantee you it's going to be probably 80 seconds or even lesser than 80 seconds. Let's see. Oh, I'll be watching that thing live too. We just need two more. Just need two more, and then I have to make that video. Like, that's like the thing. We might have more videos than when I was a child. Like, it's embarrassing. Like, it's kind of funny watching them, but why? Why? John Wick versus John Wick, young boy. Let me actually. Is it? Oh, you are new. Um. Yeah, I'm checking basically a little bit of you guys' seeing what is your activity. If you're new, and how long I've been active on this, basically on my channel. I'm looking for moderators too, so Dora, let me look at yours quick. You're also new. Yeah, I'm on a chat right now because since my mods got offline. Unless they're still here, and they might be quiet. Who knows? Oh, I know. I actually do have I had not taken this off. It is the entire Lord's Prayer on it. Um, I do spread the gospel on that TikTok. I've been doing a lot of research and Bible detailed, and just let me tell ya, Revelation, it's been happening for a while. To the point now where about 90% of the Bible actually 90% of Revelation is complete. Last year was 80 to 90%. It was actually 75 to 80% of the the Revelation was complete last year. Now it's 90%. Yeah, we were on like basically the final chapters of Revelation. But by the way, just a heads up. The prophecies, they don't go in order. You have to find it in, did it happen? Has it not happened yet? The third temple has not happened yet. The Mark of the Beast system has not actually. You guys really want to know the Mark of the Beast? It's actually currently here, but it's not being forced yet. You can volunteer but they're not saying anything yet. I found an 1857 Bible, and let me see if I can find it so I could basically show you guys. It's just letting you know it's 1857 Bible versus our newer one. I think it's this one, right? Okay, yes, I can. Yes, this will work. Okay. I think it's a little bit up here. I want to show you guys that part. This is basically shocking, honestly. It's kind of hard to see a little bit, but it basically says, let me actually do it much better. It's kind of hard to read it, but you guys see, okay, this is basically the most important part. Okay, you guys see, if you guys go find the, in their forehead and all that. Okay, so, you guys see, let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to move this thing out of the way. Okay. Okay, it doesn't pop up. It's it's too wide open. I wish I could basically show you guys. So this is the 1857 Bible, and you guys can see there's some words in here. It's over here actually, a little bit over here. But it says, if you guys go look in there, and it says in. If you guys, and it's supposed to say our newer one, it says on. So that questioned me and saying they changed the words, and I've been doing a lot of research trying to figure out what it is. It's already here. You got Elon Musk started in January 1st of this year with the chip in the brain, chip on the hand. You got Amazon Pay with your palm. That's, by the way, that Amazon Pay with palm is actually exactly 2 hours away from me. 2 hours. It has not made it to my city yet. That was there since, it hasn't even been, it's been about 5 months, 5 to 6 months now. So, and I just figured out it's actually on the right hand, but it might be part of the system, and it may be not. We're still trying to figure out a little bit, but I also did some research about Elon Musk. Neuralink links up to 666, and that is his chip. So, it's a lot of coding. You gotta know a lot of coding to figure it out. You gotta know some language. Also, you gotta know the Jewish calendars, the Feast of Trumpets, and it all lines up with. It all lines up. I don't trust Elon Musk either. I didn't trust him. My friend didn't trust him since day one, and he told me that he's building an AI. By the way, he told me around 5 years ago. 5 years ago, he did warn me about he doesn't trust Elon Musk. I don't trust Trump, Elon Musk, Netanyahu, because I think Elon Musk is gonna be the partner. Who would not be the person that, because in the Bible it mentions that there's gonna be a person that's gonna help they're gonna be the partner of the Antichrist. And you gotta have somebody with technology to be able to do that. Because when you look at the 1857 Bible, it says in. How are you gonna in? It's not on, it's in. So they did change the Bible verse. No, Bible. But on, so that means on will be inside your skin. So that question me like it's been here, but has not been forced yet. It's voluntary. And with all the stuff that's happening right now with the wars, peace and safety, by the way, that turns peace and safety turns from peace, something with peace and something else. But I can't think of it because I'm getting a little bit tired. I gotta work in the morning, so I just basically got off around, yo, thank you, by the way. Okay, so we did complete our goal. So I'll be making a video of my child, my child. Basically, those videos that I found when I was a child. More of those videos, huh? Great. Okay, so, okay, that's done. We have accomplished that. So basically, our next one, I'm gonna be also doing some. I do make also documentaries on that TikTok and voice. There, it's 100%. It's 100% voice. My voice. It's basically on a voice changer that I use my phone. It's currently in my room, but I'm currently sitting right by Wi-Fi, and if I leave this spot, my stream will disconnect. I, if I did had the basically internet to my room, then I would basically showing you guys. But I have a voice changer that connects on my phone. I think I got it up. I don't think it was. I think the TikTok shop, or it was Amazon. It was. I think it was Amazon. Yeah, you guys can get one too. I'm planning to getting one for my Xbox to just have some when I do some videos with those. But currently I have done a lot of research of I created a timeline of from 2024 to 2033, and it's 2024 and 2025 and what we're seeing in 2026. It looks like I completed the timeline. Supposedly, it's basically an estimate. Sometime in it's gonna be sometime in 2027. That's when basically the first seal has already been opened. The second seal has been opened. The third seal has not been opened just yet. That's pestilence. Okay. So, no, famine and pestilence. So that's the seal 3. Okay. We're waiting on that one. That one has not occurred yet. And it could occur. It's supposed to occur this year or next year. But the seals are lined up. Goes in order. Boom, boom, boom. I'm basically watching over Israel right now, waiting for the 2 witnesses to arrive. I'm also waiting for Israel to start building that third temple. I'm talking about the third temple in my documentaries, and I'm basically just waiting. When that third temple starts being built, that's when your time is to dip out of the and basically go in hiding mode. Because I know what's gonna happen during that time when that third temple is built. And it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. So basically, during 2025, it has already started. You guys probably know the rapture. No one expects, but guess what? The Bible is very detailed. You can expect, basically, the Bible um, exactly tells you who it is. The person has no desire of woman, uh, creates peace, and he will start, we call it, he will make it one, basically, instead of having a president, the Antichrist will basically be your president. But it's not gonna be, it's gonna be the entire world. One rule, one order. Like one world order. That's how it's gonna be. But the Antichrist, we do not know who it technically is. But my guess is Trump, Elon Musk, or Netanyahu. Mainly possibly Netanyahu. Or what's his name? Bill, something with Bill Marx or something like. He created with digital ID. That's, by the way, that's going around right now. You probably know about UK is mandatory about digital ID. And now if you have an Apple phone, or go to the store, go to like your phone store and look up Alaska digital ID. Go look that up and tell me what you think. Should pop up as, what do you call it? It'll be the very first one on there, but I got the name. It's mobile ID for Alaska. That's what it is. They just introduced that in December of last year. It's basically a testing ground. It's basically the first United States, but they said it's a testing ground to start. If it does well in Alaska, then they're put it in the United States, which they will. Like basically all states right now. Alaska is the testing ground right now with the digital ID. I know too much. That's why I only do documentaries with a voice and no face. And it takes a lot. I do show in the documentaries of wars and what the news says, and I put it in detail. I watch too much news, and I basically put the pieces together, look and see if it's in the Bible. If it's mentions in the Bible, majority of it is, but I also explain why is it happening. Okay, you have a nice night. By the way, we have made our goal. I'll be doing that video. It might take me 1 to 2 days to make that video for my child. Basically, I can't believe I'm doing this again. The last time I rewatched it and I said, why did I do this? But I gotta keep you guys entertained, but you guys are gonna be laughing during that video. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, so I'm gonna work on that video tomorrow when I'm at work on my break. I get like an hour break. So I'm gonna work on it probably 15 minutes in and then do that. I remember my old Facebook account, so I'm gonna go to it and I'm gonna grab all my footage, grab all, like, as much as I can. By the way, when I said I'm not joking about my old TikTok, these are my old dogs. My old dogs. I only put it on for a couple seconds. But have a good night. And I'm drinking coffee at 10 o'clock at night. By the way, let's see, we might see him tomorrow. I'm gonna actually write stuff on my note. I'm gonna write stuff on my notes and let you guys know tomorrow after from work. I'll let you guys know. So, 7-7. So if you come back on tomorrow, maybe I will be explaining a little bit more about how it on a piece of paper and explaining a little bit more because it's all on my phone, my notes, my notebook. But we have done it. I'll see you guys. I'm actually gonna take a screenshot real quick. Actually, let's put it right there. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of that. We have done that. But I will actually keep you updated. By the way, I did create a timeline from 2024 to 2033, and 2025 is the half. We already did half, and now in accelerating. By the way, if you could look in your Bible and it says Great Tribulation, many people don't, I didn't believe that about the Great Tribulation until I figured I seen the exact words, the Great Tribulation. That's gonna be the final 3 years. Currently, we're in the beginning of it right now. And that's gonna last 3 years, and then we go into Great Tribulation. That's when the mark of the beast is supposed to arrive. That's gonna be 2029, around there, year 2029. So just keep an eye out on, just letting you know, keep an eye on Israel. Keep an eye on the news, because that's what is gonna give you some ideas of detail. And basically listen very carefully when you watch the news. Of if you listen to Trump or Netanyahu, just listen carefully what they're saying, because it's very obviously what they're talking about. It is peace and safety, but it's actually really not peace and safety, because Jesus even said when there's peace, sudden destruction comes. That's what we're currently seeing. He created peace and all this. It's basically, you hear wars and rumors. Jesus said Jesus said, and when the end is here, like the end has come, is you will hear wars and rumors of wars. No, you will hear wars and rumors of wars, but do not be alarmed. Like that, you are not alarmed. See, I'm not alarmed of it, but I'm just aware of it. Like I know it's supposed to. He said this must happen before he returns. But I'm just waiting for. I'm just gonna continue just doing what I'm doing. Just continue. I'm gonna still stream, stream gaming when it's return. I'm already aware what's happening, and I'm gonna still put content on my other TikTok to keep people updated and keep them awake as much as possible until the last very second is when I'm gonna reveal who I am, and that's gonna be when the Antichrist arrive. When the Antichrist reveals himself, claiming that he's God, which he will not be. So when he arrives, that's when my face will be revealed. And that will be my last video on there. And also I'll disappear from this channel as well. That's how it's gonna all play out. So we're gonna continue what we're doing. And I know we're the last generation, but did you guys also know that Gen Z is actually 1/3 of Gen Z is already dead? It's shocking, isn't it? I was shocked because I'm also Gen Z, and I'm trying to figure out what happened. Most likely because they can't take the much of how to live. They didn't get taught how to live. Probably a lot of stuff which I cannot say on here. Let's see. I'm also gonna show you guys a little bit. I got some photos I like to show you guys. Back in last year, I'm gonna show you some pictures what I saw. By the way, I'm actually gonna be okay, let's see, where is it at? And can anybody tell me what the heck is this? A little bit. Tell me what the heck that is. What does that look like to you guys? Let me actually get it back in the corner. Okay, there we go. Okay, actually, let me actually remove that. Okay, so now we don't need that anymore. Okay, what do you guys think of that? What does that look like? Could that... I'm trying to... World. It looks like a meteor. But we can't zoom in. But it could be a meteor. But we have... I'm thinking it's something else more than a meteor. Because why would we see fire during the day? Because that much flame during the day... Okay, I'm going to show you guys another photo. Let's see. Okay, actually, I do have some notes. I found some notes in my photos. Okay, so I did take a picture a couple more while ago. Okay, so when you hear something crazy, okay, note about this. Ready? About eclipses. Solar eclipses on 8-12 of 2026. Over in a full view of the entire world. On 8-2020, no, on 8-2nd of 2027, a solar eclipse passes directly over Egypt, and the whole world sees it too. That's where the plague starts. It started, and it makes wonder if this is the beast reveals himself. Okay, so listen carefully. So 2026 and 2027. Keep an eye on those things because the solar eclipse of a full around there. Also, I'm not done yet. Oh, I got dates. I got I got dates of like certain like lunar eclipse from way back, like going upwards. Okay, so on 8-2028 of 2026, a blood this is upcoming, by the way. This is upcoming. I'm gonna give you guys the upcoming one. Okay, this is for 2026. On 8-20 on 8-28 of 2026, a blood moon lunar eclipse will pass over in a full view of the world. Also on 12-31st, 2028, there will be a total lunar eclipse blood moon. Keep this in mind for trumpets. 2026. So about some basically, let me do some lyric. Okay, so during CL5, some are killed, and when I heard, you guys remember CL5, right? Okay, I'm gonna be. A lot of the notes are cut off a little bit, so I can't technically read the majority of them. Okay, so no one is actually hiding it. Social safety. The reason. Let's see. Okay. This is basically talking about Netanyahu. Okay. Let's see. Where is it at? Where to start? Okay. Right out of the gate, in January of 2025, he began denouncing the government and removing social assistance. Trump has systematically assumed command of every phase of government. He will instill only loyalty in Congress, insert it or disband those, or even worse, assassinate them to instill loyalty in you. That's for him in years. It's coming in years. Okay, let's see if I can find you guys another one. Okay, so here it is. Musk, basically Elon Musk, fell Putin, Steve Miller, Trump, Netanyahu, as because Trump is a false prophet. It's pretty obvious, 100%. Okay. He wouldn't know the truth if it bit him. I'm not saying it out loud, but it's basically the bottom, and he is preparing the way for the Antichrist. So who has he really been promoting? Putin and Netanyahu. He had a lot of meetings with Putin and Netanyahu last year. Like private meetings. Okay. Okay, ready? This is when the plagues I'm talking about, ready? 21 plagues. So wait. Let's talk about tribulation. Okay, so we have 7 years, right? Okay, this is 7 years. This is during 7 years of tribulation. This is actually we're currently in. Okay, so 21 plagues events can't fit all in once. Chronically, in that window, without some happening in the same year or back to back. My belief is that the seals will pass quickly, the trumpets being more prolonged, and the bowls of wrath shortened. I base this off analytics and basically Bible scripture. At the end of the trumpets, the angels cry, "Who unto man, these are the final days." So, a little bit. Okay, so basically, this is basically from last year, okay? Everything started this year during the Jewish festivals of the Feast of Trumpets, which occurred during late September when the UN voted for Palestine to be a separate state, effectively trying to give away Israel land. Their info is in the Bible. That would happen during the tribulation. Prior to this year, we were in the days of Saros. That was last year. Okay, I'm gonna look at you guys' questions. Okay. That's what I'm doing, Jemiah. That's what I'm doing. So my next door neighbor gave me couple Bible verses for out of nowhere. She hands me a Bible verse, like a couple Bible verses that I want to share with you guys. Give me 1 second. Let me go real quick. Okay, I got 'em. It's actually, I put it in basically. I want you guys to go look at these two. It may help you out too. Man, why I can't get this open? I also have some other pictures to show you guys. These ones are right in front of my house. Oh no. Oh, I don't like this when it happens. You guys see right here, my bookmark got stuck in the zipper. Okay, I got this bookmark, and I got my page saved on my phone, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so this is what my neighbor gave me. I have a paper. She gave me Psalms 1 through 1, chapter 1, Joshua chapter 1 through 9. No, chapter 1, 9. Proverbs, yeah, I can't read her handwriting a little bit. 10 and 9. No, chapter 10 and 9. Proverbs 22, 4. Proverbs 27 through 17. Proverbs 9 through 9, Proverbs 16 through 32, Gornitons 16 through 13, Proverbs 3, that's 5, that's 6. Go look into those and tell me what you guys think. Okay, so this is actually, I can actually show you now. By the way, okay, let me actually get rid of this background quick so I can actually show you guys quick, and then I'll show you guys the other photos. Okay, so did you guys know, let me actually cover up my name, and I'll see. Do I have any? No, I did not. Actually, an envelope. Okay, so okay, this will work. This will work. Okay. Actually, okay, this will work. Okay. So, this is actually from my next door neighbor. She got me this, and then she said, "May God lead you in all your ways." And this was on Saturday, on May 20th of 2023. Okay. And now I'm gonna show you guys a little bit for something. I'm gonna be also highlighting a lot of this. Not Matthew. Okay, Revelation, right here. Boom. I'm gonna show you guys something. There it talks about the seals. Yes, I can repeat the verse. Here. While I'm looking for it, I'm gonna give you guys, let me actually put it right here. Just take a screenshot. Take a screenshot and did you get the screenshot, right? I'm still looking for it. Okay. Hoping you got the screenshot. If you need more, if you need that, if you're gonna take a screenshot, just let me know again. Nations and tongues. Okay. I think this one is not okay. Then the beast was captured, and with him with the false prophet. Okay, you see this false prophet, and the mark who. Okay, ready? By which he deceives those who receive the mark of the beast and those who worships his image. These two were cast alive into the lake of fire burning with brimstone. That's what's gonna happen. Basically, like I said, 90%, basically 80% to 90% of the Bible, the Revelation is complete. These are not gonna happen. This one, like basically, mainly, yeah, this one has not happened yet. This prophecy has not happened yet. And it looks like this one is starting, unfolding. It will be, and I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered to, but that one doesn't look like it's happening just yet. But it looks like it's starting to unfold. And I saw dead. Okay, I'm looking for like the 7 trumpets. I need to remember where they're at. Okay, so also, behold, I am coming quickly. Blessed who keeps these words of the prophecy of this book. Remember, if you look at the back, like at the very ending, close to the very ending of, remember I told you guys about the 1857 Bible? It says, "For I testify to anyone who hears the words of the prophecy of this book, if anyone adds to these things, God will add to him the plagues that are written in this book. And if anyone takes away from the words of this book, of this prophecy, God shall take away his part of the book of life from the holy city, from the things which are written in this book." And this is the newer book. Actually, let me figure out when. Give me 1 second. What's up, Midnight? How you doing? Give me 1 second, guys. Let me actually figure out when this... Printed in... Okay. So... 1982. 1982. Wow. Okay, this is Timothy. I need to go back to Revelation. Okay, so this is the fastest way I'm gonna find trumpets. Okay, that's seals. Every Christian. Okay, so he opened the second seal, and I heard the second living creature saying, "Come and see." That's the one. And now I saw that when the lambs opened one of the seals, and I heard one of the four living creatures saying with a voice like thunder. Those two. That's what I was talking about. So what the third seal is when he opened the third seal, I heard the third seal living creature say, "Come and see." So I looked, and behold, a black horse, and he who sat on it had a pair of scales in his hand. So we're looking for the third living creature. But we're just waiting for that one to be opened. It is interesting. Okay, Seven Thunders. I can't think. I think I'm getting closer and closer. Okay, this is... Okay, I'm thinking I'm getting closer and closer to... Oh. Okay. Okay, got it. Boom. I got it. Okay, look at this one. Okay, look, you need to go... If you can't find it, I will basically send you a video what the river looks like, okay? Then the sixth angel poured out his bowl on a great river Experius, and its water was dried up, so that way the kings from the east might be prepared. This one right here, keyword, was dried up. It's not fully dried up yet, so this is obviously, you can tell the sixth angel poured out his bowl. So the sixth bowl has not been opened. But the Experius River has been drying up since 2000. Year 2000, now it's worse by 2024. There's too much info in here. Talks about the 7 plagues, and then I heard a lot of voice saying it. And then the second angel Paul is born. Okay, so these we're on the 5th bowl. So okay, which one is this one? Second, third, fourth. Okay. Then the 5th angel poured out his bowl on the throne of the beast, and his kingdom became full of darkness, and they with their gone with their tongues because of the pain. So we got pretty sure this one and this one that has not yet. Because I'm thinking he is talking about the throne of the beast. Like, he's talking about Satan. Or he might be talking about Satan or the Antichrist. Because the Antichrist is the beast. This is what we're currently waiting on right now. And there was a noise and thunderings and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake. What it talks about, a great earthquake. Basically, I'm going to continue reading, but I'm going to explain a little bit afterwards. Such a mighty and great earthquake. Look, mighty, great earthquake. That means, you guys know like a 1.3 magnitude earthquake, right? That's not much. There's a couple around near China, no, actually near Japan, that is an 8.7. And if you have felt an 8.7 earthquake, just letting you know, when you hear mighty and great earthquake, just letting you know, no mankind has ever witnessed this earthquake just yet. Mighty and great earthquake. It's going to be powerful enough to shake the entire world. It's gonna be like 50 to, who knows, 100 magnitude. Who has the 7th bowl and talked to me, saying, "Come and I'll show you the judgment of the." Okay. Okay, I think we're getting closer to the trumpets. No, we're at the bowls. We're at the bowls. Okay. Let's go back at the beginning and look at it again. Let me see if I can find it a little bit too. About, says Great Tribulation. Oh wait, that's in the big in Genesis. I think that's in Genesis. Okay. We call it the Great Tribulation word. I think it's in Genesis or in here somewhere, but we'll find it. The seals. Um Where is the trumpet? I think I looked at this, like... Okay, I got it. I found it. Okay, so there's a seal. Okay, so ready? Listen. So the seven angels who had the trumpets prepared themselves to sound. The first angel sounded, and hail and fire followed, miracled with blood, and they were thrown into the earth, and a third of the trees were burnt up. By the way, I have solved the third of the trees. It's part of Europe. It's Europe, and I think I need to remember the other one, but I can't. I'll write it down, and I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Did you guys know Europe, and this other part I'm going to mention tomorrow, has at least 1/3 of at least the forests, basically trees, were burned up, and all the green grass was burned up. I have not done 1/3 of green grass, searched it up around there yet. And then the second angel sounded, and there was something like a great mountain burning with fire. Great mountain burning with fire. There's your exact hint. Great mountain burning with fire. Volcano. But read the great mountain burning with fire was thrown into the sea, and a third of the sea. What would create? So, and the third of the sea became blood. So it gotta be a volcano in the ocean to create a third of the sea. You guys see what I'm like solving right now? Become blood. Because back when he had back then they did not, when God gave him the visions, he could not say like that's why he says a great mountain burning with fire. He was talking about a volcano. As you guys can tell, it does not mention a volcano because he did not know what it was. And a third of the living creatures in the sea died, and a third of the ships were destroyed. By the way, ships and the sea creatures, they're currently happening, but not yet, but it's gonna happen at once. But ships is basically like military ships, boats. The third of the angels sounded, and a great star fell from the heaven, burning like a torch. So, great star is the one that's behind, basically the firmament. Burning like a torch, and it fell on a third of the river and on the springs of water. The name of the stars is a wormwood. Keyword, boom. Wormwood. A third of the waters became wormwood. Did you guys know there's actually a asteroid called Wormwood that is entering our atmosphere? I'm not gonna give you the year until tomorrow. The name of the stars is wormwood. A third of the waters became wormwood, and many men died from the water because it was made bitter. Bitter means poison. Like, it was not drinkable to the point that is contaminated. Like, for an example, I'm trying to think of a family friendly word. Okay, let's just do Windex. Okay, so if you grab the glass of water, you fill it with Windex, that water is now contaminated. You cannot drink it, because if you drink it, what happens? Okay, then the fourth angel sounded, and a third of the sun was struck, a third of the moon, and a third of the stars. So that third of them were darkened, and a third of them day did not shine, and likewise the night. It's talking about the firmament. This one I'm still trying to figure out a little bit. This trumpet. I have all my notes written down, but it's on my phone. But I'll talk about the fourth angel sounded the trumpet. And I looked and I heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, "Who to the inhabitants of the earth, because of the remaining blasted trumpets of the three angels who are about to sound." We're getting closer to where the trumpet I'm talking about. Okay. Then the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star falling from the heaven to the earth. To him was given the key to the bottomless pit. The bottomless pit is talking about hell or lake of fire. And I saw the star fallen is talking about the firmament, because if you go read at the very start how God created the earth in, what do you call it? He created the stars, and how the stars and the firmament and it lines too perfect, because it goes from earth, basically like us right now, then the dome, then the stars. Actually, no, sorry. The firmament over us is basically the dome firmament. By the way, I just captured I seen it on the news. There was missiles. Missiles were going from, I'm gonna do it here, okay, ready? They went from boom, didn't even go out to outer space, and they hit. Huh. And there was a total of 5 of them. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, where we're at, second angels. They commanded not to harm. Okay, so I'm trying to look for the sixth, and he opened. Okay, so there we are. The smoke of a great furnace. Remember, they did not know. It's like a smoke of a great furnace. You gotta look at the keywords, what it says. Smoke of a great furnace. He opened the bottomless pit, and smoke arose out of the pit, like the smoke of a great furnace. So what does this temperature? It's gonna be like a great furnace. Actually, it's not. No. Yeah, like the smoke of a great furnace. I'm trying to figure. I need to figure out. I will tell you guys that one tomorrow as well, because I don't remember on top of my head. Let's see. It's all in my notes. I'm trying to figure out which one I was talking about that. Okay, here we go. This is the one that I was warning like last year. Then the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which is before God, saying to the sixth angel who had the trumpet, "Release the four angels who are bound at the great river Experius." By the way, this saying to the sixth, ready? Release the four angels who are bound. What is referring to is the four fallen angels. There's four fallen angels that when basically those angels, the fallen angels decide to go with, like, follow the devil. God kicked them out. They became fallen angels, and now they are chained underneath the the Great Experis River. That's currently in Iran, Asia. So basically, if you go look at the Experis River if you want that video, I'll send you the video. Just add me on Discord, and I'll send you possibly like I think it's like 3 minutes long from 2000s to 2024, and I had a lot of people commented. In all my life, I did not expect this. My heart, like it felt like like he said, my heart just felt like it dropped. Like I basically awoke in him. Like you need to pay attention, okay? But did you know? They're saying like scientists say that the Experis River is supposed to dry up within the net by 2040. So, which is not correct because I found more information about the Great River Experis. What happens when magma and water, do they get along? What's up, August? Do water and magma get along? Yes or no? And tell me what happens usually when magma touches water. And don't say obsidian. You have no idea, right? So, magma, because the heat of magma is around over 1,000 Fahrenheit, okay? It will evaporate the water faster because there is actually a bonic activity. There's pressure underneath the entire ring of fire. There's so much, it includes with that. That's why the ring of fire. I do have pictures. Let me actually show you guys of some other. This was from Ring of Fire. The past 30 days of 815 earthquakes of 4 point or higher, 41 fatalities in India and Afghanistan by the Ring of Fire. Okay? And this was from November 4th, 2025 through December 4th of 2020. This is 30 days. 815 earthquakes. You see the 6.8s and okay. Now I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna show you some these I caught in front of my house and also at work. This was last year's. Tell me if you guys see these too. Okay, so by the way, this was Experis River. Okay, this is Experis River. Okay, this was back during 2000 and 2021. Okay, this newer picture is now. It's kind of blurry, but also, okay, whoa. Okay, we're back. Okay, I accidentally exited out of YouTube. Like you guys seen it pause for a second. Okay, this is what I caught in front of my house. I can't, this was a heart in the sky. Let's see. Here's another one. This one, I'm hoping you guys will be able to see it. If you guys can't see it, I'll basically point it out. Tell me what you guys see in this picture. There's two things in this picture. Do you guys see it? Because I see still both of them. What's up, Monty? How you doing? Okay, I'm gonna basically show you guys where it's at. Okay, so if you guys look up here, There's actually an eye, basically a face right here. Right here. And if you guys look right, let me actually see if I can do it quickly. Okay, so you guys see there's a head right here. You see the nose. Let me actually, okay, you see the nose, the face, the crown, the knees. Yes, it is a heart. That's what I've been trying to say. And look, there's also a face above too. Okay, tell me what you guys think of. Okay, why do I keep doing that? Okay, okay. So I have also another one. These are really hard to tell, but I figured out what it means. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. I do have arrows, but I need to tell you guys where they're at because there's 2 arrows are missing over there because they're over here. Okay, so if you guys look, I'm gonna put my basically so you guys can. I'm trying to prevent. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's you guys. The first arrow right here. Okay, it says last, and the second one says death. Last, death, sky. I know you guys can't see it that well. Okay, there it is. You guys see the S right here? SKY. And right here it says, somewhere right here it says, yeah, DEATH. And this one says, up here it says last. And here's, okay, what, Travis, what do you think about this one then? Tell me what you think about this one. More clear. It says, my land. You gotta have really good eyes to understand. You guys see the L? Okay, look up from here. I've shown many people, they have seen it. Okay, it might be, it's the picture's also zoomed in, so it's really hard to see it. But let me see. Okay, okay, from this line to here. Don't look down. Basically, where I'm at, like right down here, it's in the sky. There's the L, the A. It's cut off a little bit, and the N and the D. See, many people are saying it. Don't worry, don't ignore the power line. Ignore the power line. Look behind the power line. There's an L, the A, the N, and the D. And it says my over here. But it's cut off. This was when I was at work, and I caught this on my break. I went outside, looked at the sky, and I said, boom, took a picture. Don't worry about the telephone cable. Ignore the telephone cable. Look behind the telephone cable, basically. Okay. Can you explain me this? What does it look like to you guys? Wings. Angel shape. Let's see. I have captured a couple of red moons. I don't know what my cats are doing. And a couple of them happened back in the same night. Okay, the most shocking video. No, this is the most shocking one. This was, I took a picture at night, and I took a picture of this. Yes, it's supposed to be a cloud. It's signs. But just letting you know that. I'm just letting you guys know I have a really good phone. I have an iPhone 15. This is the clearest I can get. It's a cloud, but guess what? Jesus also shows signs in the skies. This was right in the back of my yard. And this was currently at, I think it was 1, I think it was I think it was between midnight and 1 a.m. I do have the date set. Yes, I am famous on TikTok. But by the way, it can't show. It won't show. It's saying it's showing 529K, but I don't care about the views at all. Just letting you know I'm also on the For You page. Just to keep you guys in head. So you might come across me on, but you guys won't see my face. You'll hear my voice changer, and you might see me in a documentary, but I'll be fully black. Like, you won't be able to see me. Here's another one at work. This is the far picture of that last picture. I zoomed on it. This was happening the next day. Actually, wait. I think this was during sunset, and this was the sun. And that night we had the blood moon. Like, I thought it was interesting. I took a picture of it. Wait, yeah. This is the one I'm talking about. It's red moon. Like, this is actually the one. This is the one, and it was this one. The sun was red. Looks more oranges, but it looks more red to me. And this was that night when the sun set in. This is actually the moon. It was all red, but I work I make pet food. I make, Natezli, Natezli, prawn, pet, I forgot what that word is. Basically, cat food and dog food. So if you have, like, cats, I make, like, if you give them wet food, or if you give your dog, like, some sort, like, basically, like, the meat, to give them, like, that stuff, that's what I make. Today, at work, I dropped 50 pounds on my knee, and I'm currently wearing a brace today. I can show you what a lung looks like. If you want me to show you what a cow lung looks like, as you guys see here, I'm wearing a brace. I dropped 50 pounds on my knee today at work. Okay, so this is what I was also talking about. That's what I'm currently waiting. I'm watching in Israel right now, basically. Still waiting. So, and I will give power to my 2 witnesses, and they will be prophesied 1,260 days. That's during tribulation. These are the 2 olive trees and 2 lambs standing before the God of the earth. Um, okay, ready? Listen, ready? Okay, ready? Okay, this is the newer version. He calls all both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads. Now we go to the other 1857 Bible verse. He calls all both small and rich, great, rich and poor, free and slave to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. You see the difference between those two? The in and on? That's what caught my eye on that part. And if you also look, what's happening right now with the, if you guys ever heard, okay, go to, search up Amazon Pay with your palm. Just search it. Because that device is currently 2 hours away from me. And it's only been there for 5 to 6 months. And it is shocking. I'm actually gonna save. Oh, I gotta order some Bible mark highlighters so it doesn't bleed through. Revelation 13 through 15. Okay, I'm gonna say that one. Yes, it is getting late. I need to take my butt to bed because I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. I work at 7, but I get up at 5 a.m. to get ready and head out the door. Drink some coffee. Like, oh, by the way, I don't have a lid on my coffee cup anymore. I broke it today at work. On my way out, I was trying to put my basically cup in my bag, my lunch bag. I dropped it. It fell. It went. If it landed on here. If it landed on this metal part, it would have survived. But it landed on the lid and it busted the lid. The lid isn't anymore. It's garbage. Don't worry, I got a new cup. But yeah, I'm thinking it's around the time that we'll be ending off stream. So I'll be writing some notes for you guys tonight. Actually, yes, I will actually write some notes down when I get home from, it will be late. It will be late when I do it. It'll be around, hopefully between 8 p.m. Right now it's 10:58, so 8 p.m. Central Time Zone. Hopefully I'll be live. If I'm not live, because for some reason, I'm going to my next door neighbor to do Bible study. And she knows a little bit, but me and her are having a conversation, and it's basically hard to explain to her a little bit. By the way, I gotta tell you guys, do you believe in the rapture? Because I used to, until I'll also put that down and I'll explain it in detail from the Bible. Very detailed, so you guys will understand what does the rapture technically mean. Because there's no word rapture in the Bible. What's up, Shano? How you doing? So I'll also make that video tomorrow. So I'm gonna tell my neighbor I'm gonna go home. I gotta go home at 8. So then that gives me an hour to write all my notes, like basically write all my notes on a piece of paper and paper. How about I have all my notes on my phone and why don't I just shrink it so you guys will be able to see it? Okay, let me actually figure out how I'm gonna do this. Okay. Okay, I took a picture of the stream earlier. Okay, now you guys can see the picture of the stream. This was earlier. I'm looking at it. Okay, so I'm doing measurements. Okay, we got it. We got it. I gotta make sure it fits on the stream for tomorrow. You can add me on Discord. You can find me on TikTok, same gamer tag, and I will give you a that TikTok account that I was talking about. But it's basically hidden. Right now, I'm getting notifications nonstop right now with TikTok, and I might have to put my phone on silent tonight because I posted 2 documentaries around 16 minutes long, and I might have to put it's been just nonstop with like your video, like your video, like your video, just nonstop followed. I don't, so basically this channel, I do care about subscribers. On that TikTok account, I don't care about followers. I don't care about likes. I don't care about views. And I do have a shop cart that is prepared for yourself, like the items that you will need to, like, just for emergencies. Like if martial law declares, something happens, you need it. Like if water got contaminated, you got filters in there. Okay, it's all listed. It's in the shop, and whatever I use there, I'm also planning to help people in need for them. Like this, it will be non-profit. It's a non-profit account. It's gonna go towards people who need it. Like I could use it, but I'm not going to. I technically do need it, but do you think I'm gonna use it? No. I'm gonna give it to, like I do with basically my Fortnite supporter creator code. I give it back to you guys. You guys see but that's different. Basically, this gaming stream channel is actually separate from that TikTok. Those two, I'm actually talking to explain a little bit more because we don't have much left of chapters. But you can also find my link. You can also find my links in my bio of YouTube. Also, or you can go to my gamer tag is the same thing as my TikTok, and just go ahead and message me down, and I'll respond. Just let me know your gamer tag, and I'll respond. Because I want to make sure to confirm. What's up, Sarda? I'm really bad at names. I'm sorry. I've been done like since for 2 years. Actually, technically a year. But my phone is about to die. It's at 1%. But I'm gonna get going, guys. I gotta go put my phone on the charger. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow around between 8 and 9. Hopefully my neighbors let me go before. Because I'm gonna want you guys, I need to have an hour to prepare for the stream. Well, I'm about to show you guys tomorrow notes and I wish I could show you a video as well, but I can, if you got Discord, I can show you a video by screen sharing. But yeah, I'll see you guys. I've been streaming for an hour. No, actually not an hour. 161 minutes. That is that's almost 3 hours. Almost 3 hours. Yeah, 120 is 2 hours. So yeah, we've been streaming for 2 hours and 42 minutes. See how good I'm at math? I don't have to think that much. It's common sense. I know military time now. I knew military time since for 2 years already. I have to do military at my work anyway, so military time. 1301. Actually, let's say 1301. It will be 101 in the afternoon. Also, if you're looking at, I'm gonna teach you guys something. Military time is not that hard. Okay. If you don't know military time, switch to military time on your phone and look at the second digit. Subtract 2, take out any number that's behind it unless it's in the afternoon. So if it starts saying after 12, when it gets okay, I'm back. My phone died. I'm only at 7%. Okay, so check Keely's. Let me look at your channel activity. Okay, you are still new, so not yet. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? It's been okay. So my phone died. My battery is 7%. It charges really fast, by the way. So I only got probably at least a few minutes. But I don't remember what I was talking about earlier. Okay, military time. Let's finish that out. You just subtract as soon as it hits 13. Remove that number, that first digit, that 1, and subtract 2. It's common sense. So 13. So military time. So let's say 13. Let's say 1344. Okay, you take out the 1. You do subtract 3. It is 1. So it'll be 1:45 in the afternoon. There you go. So now you know military time, and it just keep doing that. Any 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So Keely Anderson. So basically, I am looking for mods, but I make people. I look at channel activity. So if you're new, it's a hit and miss. It's basically you gotta gain trust with mod. I think mods can actually do add mods, but I'm not sure. But if I'm the only one who can add mods, so I do a. I'm looking at a picture. That's I just stood there for a second. Why is that picture sideways? Okay. So I am looking for mods for that's been more active. Been active, but right now it is basically I've not been live for over 6 months for streaming and gaming, like streaming gaming. So I'm still looking for mods, but who's been active during those times. So basically come back basically Anderson like every stream I do, and then there's a possibly chance that you'll be surprised that it'll pop up as a mod. There, um, okay, so I'm at 5% now. My battery's about almost dead. I lost 2% within the last 2 minutes, so I have about 7 minutes left. But I just want you guys to know that I will be returning soon within the next probably hopefully 4 months. If anything comes up within that 4 months, I'll pretty much extend it to around 5 months to 6 months. But right now, I gotta get everything situated and get everything set back up. But so I'll be also working on that video tomorrow, and I really can't do I'm actually doing this. I'll have a before picture and after picture. No, a before picture and now picture. So in that video, because we have passed our goal for the likes, so I'll be doing that first thing tomorrow as soon as I go on my break. But I'll see you guys in the next stream, hopefully soon. Actually, that's tomorrow. Hopefully around 8 p.m. But peace out, everybody.